There. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, apparently shit's on. Sorry, forgot to unmute the camera. But we're here. Let's do this. So we'll wait until you guys are ready. Let me know when you guys are ready. How's it going now? It's been a day. It's been a day. Finally picked up my mother's ashes. So They're now in my possession. And it feels so weird. Like insanely weird. I don't know how to feel about it. So. So as I said, we'll get started when people send an email. So we need about 10 emails. We did not choose a topic for this one. So guess we'll find out exactly how it's going to work out. So the show was fine. Thank you so much for asking, Sandra. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I ended up coming straight home. I was not trying to stick around. So there's that. Speaking of which, where the fuck is Heather? Where is this heifer? Hi. What are you doing?
Sorry, I paused you on the big screen.
Oh, pause me on the big screen.
I did because I have you on the big screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew, why you got me stuck on that face?
That's what it paused on. I'm so sorry. Tell YouTube.
You know what I'm gonna tell?
I'm gonna tell.
No, just gonna.
You and Bella in the photo. Okay.
Yep, yep. So I got it. Here's another one too. That's fine. We gonna show everybody. We gonna show everybody the photo.
Ew, you're just rude.
How am I rude?
That's just rude. I'm like getting home chilling. I just brushed my hair a couple times. That's about it. I'm just enjoying my day off.
Yeah.
I didn't have to pick a topic because I wasn't sure if you were going to be up to doing it. But I wasn't sure, like, if you're, going to be too tired or stuff like that. So.
No, I'm just mentally drained.
I know you are. It's still fresh. You're gonna be okay.
Like it's heavy too.
I know. I know. I've been through this. I know. Yours is still. It's rough.
It is.
We talked about this many times.
It is.
Now you understand.
I'm tired. Like I'm tired.
I know. It'll be okay. You got us. You got me, Bella. You got everybody online. You got a whole support system. I mean, that'd be a great topic, and everybody could talk about how they dealt with things.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I want to just shut down right now.
I get that. start shutting down. I remember, but my three were younger when that happened, so I couldn't really shut down.
Yeah, and kind of Bella won't let me.
It definitely felt like somebody just, I don't know, just felt like the floor dropped up. I'm like, it was just like a gut, I don't know, just gut wrenching.
I know, it's just a lot of shit. You know, grabbing that thing and then looking at a death certificate and it's like, this is real life.
It hits home when it just becomes real.
Yeah.
But this is part of your closure, though. She's home. And this is what you needed, though.
Are you sure? Because this doesn't feel right.
I know it doesn't, but this, you need this. This is part of your closure. It's gonna get easier, but not right away. You're gonna go through a world of emotions: angry, sad, hurt.
The funny thing is that I don't know what to feel. Like, I don't even know what's appropriate right now. I don't know what's inappropriate.
Nothing is. There is no inappropriate anymore. It's how you feel. You can't be judged for your feelings. I remember I told you this. You can't be judged for your feelings or how you're feeling. These are your feelings. It's not inappropriate. That's why I said once she's home, you need to go and let it out. Maybe when, either when Bella's over here or when maybe she's at work and you're home quiet, you have to. Otherwise, shutting down, it's going to eat at you, and then you're going to go into a deep depression.
It's kind of too late for that. That's kind of too late for that.
You're going to get through this.
I'm tired of trying to get through this, honestly. Honestly, I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired of... Ugh, I'm just... This is just too much.
I mean, we can't tell you how to feel, you know what I'm saying? But you're entitled to however you want to feel. These are your emotions, your feelings. However it may be, it's still yours.
Like, I want to cry, and then nothing comes out. Like, I want to be angry, but that emotion is just not available. I want to feel sad, but that emotion is just not available. Like, I feel absolutely nothing.
And that's okay, too.
And honestly, I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm so tired of feeling numb. How does one process this?
It's hard.
Well, no shit.
It's been 9 years for me, and it still feels. Sometimes I'm okay, and then other times it still feels like it's fresh. It just, like I said, it's a world of emotions.
I wish I could afford a therapist.
I probably wish I would have done it, but it's a world of emotions. It's a roller coaster. You just don't.
Well, I kind of want off this roller coaster because this sucks. This really does suck. I'm over it. I'm like severely just so fucking over it all. I have no words. I can't even process this because there's no words to process. I guess in the end, it's like I'm like I was delaying so long and trying to get these ashes.
I don't know.
I was waiting so long because I'm just like inwardly I'm just like I did not want this to be real. I really did not want it to be real. Now that it's real, that it's literally in my possession right now, which that's already a mind fuck as it is. Like, where do I put her?
I don't know, babe.
What urn?
Well, we can look for one. We can look for one. We can have it customized, or you could just. It don't even have to be right away. It could be when you're, this is something you have to deal with.
I'm tired of having to deal with.
But you have to.
But I'm tired of it.
I know.
But I'm tired of it, and frankly, I just don't want to. Frankly, I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with this. And I know that's a terrible thing to say. Terrible thing to say. But it's like I don't know. I just don't fucking know. And I think that's kind of what's pissing me the fuck off. Because it's just like I don't know. I'm so fucking lost. And usually I have shit figured out pretty fucking quick. I am so lost. Oh, great. I gave myself a headache. Great. At her favorite place where you live, that would be her apartment. God forbid, I don't want to deal with that fucking haunting. That would be a haunting.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking haunting. Oh no.
I still have, whenever you're ready, and I know I can't say it, but I mean, I still have the video I recorded of her speech that she gave when you graduated with your beauty school.
Yeah.
Of how proud she was of you.
I'm just tired. I'm just I'm so fucking tired. More so, I'm sick and tired of feeling this way. What was her favorite place to go? Home. She was an introvert.
Yeah, but she.
No, she was an introvert.
She was, but she loved when she was able to drive.
Well, yeah.
She loved doing that Uber.
Crying releases tension. Well, they ain't no tears here. And the funny thing is that it's just like I feel so terrible for not having that fucking emotion right now. I just don't have sadness in my repertoire right now. I don't even have anger. Don't have anger. I don't have sadness. I frankly don't have happiness. But it's like it's just fog. That's what it feels like right now. It feels like fog. I can't keep doing this. So bad I want to fucking snap out of this already. And it's just like, it just won't go away. Like, I'm so freaking sick of it. I hate this feeling. I want out. That's enough. I'm so fucking done.
You might not find that peace until you get your full closure. And please don't tell me that you have it, because you don't.
What is your version of closure, Heather?
I mean, I can't tell you how to.
How does one get closure when it is unattainable? To your standard.
It's not to my standard one. I'm just saying in general.
Okay, so well, in general, what is closure? Well, it's not like I can talk to her about it.
I mean, in a sense, you still can. You're letting it out.
Mm-hmm.
If she's no longer here, doesn't mean that you can't.
It does nothing for me. Me trying to expose it out up into the ether, it's just like it does nothing for me. Because it feels like it's an ear that I can't reach. Because bitch, I feel so empty.
Yes.
Empty. And I'm frustrated because it's empty. I'm so fucking tired. Oh, finally, tears. Jesus Christ. Where have you been all my fucking life? God damn. Shit. Starting to think that I was heartless. Over this. I just tired of feeling this way. I hate this feeling. And I just want it to end already. And by the way, I'm not suicidal. But oh, it just fucking sucks. You know what? The only thing I fucking want out of all of this is just for her to fucking say, I believe you.
I know.
That's it. And that her moving away was a choice that she made on her own and not associated with me in any way. And I'm not the bad guy. I never was the fucking bad guy. Honestly, I just hate that it ended like this.
I know. I wish it would have been different. I wish you would have been able to talk with her. Even if she didn't respond, even if it was just for you to just say your piece.
What
So
piece?
she could at least heard you.
I don't believe it. That's the thing, though. I just feel like that I'm yelling out into a fucking void. It's literally no difference if she was here physically. It's literally no difference. But now it's like it's the literal depiction of a void. Like she died thinking that I didn't care. When in all actuality, I do. But I'm just tired of fighting. I'm just so sick of fighting. And more so fighting because I was never believed. And I'm just like, I don't know how else for me to tell you this. Like it's the truth and you won't accept the fucking truth. And it's like, I just want you to take a little bit of fucking accountability. Just a little bit of fucking accountability. Just so that way you could say, you know what? I'm a bitch sometimes. Great. And not just fucking gaslight me all the fucking time. Why did it end like this? And this is not even tears of grief. This is just tears of frustration. I'm so fucking frustrated. No, I want a fucking bat. I just want to bash something so fucking bad. I'm so fucking mad. I'm not even sad. That's why anger now. Why am I having this anger? Fuck.
Maybe because she's home now with you, it's become more real.
Yes, I mean this is the obvious. Of course it is, but it's now that it's here, it's like I kind of want to chuck the ashes clear across the fucking ocean. Like for real. For real. I'm so fucking mad. Oh, I fucking hate this. Just hate feeling this way. All I ask for is just one fucking little tiny moment of fucking clarity. And what I really want, I know for a fact that I can't have. I know for a fact that I'll never have it. And what I want is for her just to fucking take accountability. That's all. That's literally all. That way I don't seem like I'm fucking nuts. This was the energy I was talking about. This was what I was afraid of. This was why I was waiting so long to get those ashes. I just didn't want it in my sanctuary. Now this place doesn't feel safe to me. I'm just lost. So fucking lost. Do I miss her? Terribly. Terribly. Even when though she kind of annoyed me sometimes, I still miss her trying to break through the fucking house just to either slap us with yardsticks or dumb shit. Yes, I miss those things. But I don't miss everything, every fucking memory that comes after it. I'm trying to remember the good times. I really am. For some odd reason, my mind just goes dark. And it's just like, remember this. And it's like, it always tells, it's like a fucking reminder. Like, it's just like this happiness is not going to last forever. I actually feel a bit better. A little bit.
I don't know what to do, guys. All I can do is stay here.
Bella, Bella, can I tell you something? Me too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Just
Me too. But yes, I will take that hug.
Hug her extra tight for me too. Give her a good shake.
You don't make me cry, bitch. Why?
I'm so tired. Thank God your hair is in my face. Because I think I'm an ugly crier and I'm glad it's not on camera.
I love it.
Well, it's okay.
It was already on camera.
It was it.
It was already on camera.
Is there such a thing as a pretty crier?
Yes, I've seen people pretty cry. Yes, it's actually sexy. I know it's weird, right? Demi Moore, the prettiest crier.
You want to make it better? You would know your screen.
What? I got.
Fucking take it.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying to be so the best way that I know how to by being aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Otherwise, I'll just be fucking saying
It's your
nothing to
fault. It's your fault. Because anytime anybody says aggressive, that's the first thing that comes to mind for you.
You should go to a rage room by yourself.
I'll.
Break everything in there. I hope so. That's the plan.
I will cause a fire.
Well, thank God they don't give you fucking mallets in the soup.
That's why I'd rather just go to the country and just set things on fire.
But why destroy an intro when you can just go to a rage room?
When you can destroy half a hangar?
Why do that?
I don't know.
Arson. You're gonna go to jail.
No, not in the country.
That's still arson.
Not unless I get permission.
Who the fuck is gonna give you permission?
Bonfires. Have you never had a bonfire? You've never been to a bonfire.
No.
Would you like to go to a bonfire in the fall?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to a bonfire. You'll see what I mean.
I don't fucking know.
You'll understand.
Sorry, I didn't really have much of a childhood. That was like that, I never went to a bonfire because as you can tell, I'm not really an open.
You're a city kid. You're a city kid. It's okay.
Not only that, I don't really, per se, participate where there's people.
That's kind of bullshit, and you know it.
As a,
Who went to go watch the fireworks?
that's not participating with people. That's standing away from people
Right.
by myself.
But you were in a congregation with other people.
Those other people were on this side.
It was still social distancing. Ew.
Because they were more than 6 feet apart.
Right. Social
They
distancing.
were all that crave.
That's fine. They were social distancing. You were all doing the same thing.
Yeah, but they
The
couldn't see
congregation.
me. Yeah, but they couldn't see me.
It's a cult.
They couldn't see me.
They could see you.
From the...
Have you seen your hair?
First
They
of all,
could see you.
First of all, I was on the fucking balcony next door.
Okay. They can still see you.
No, they can't. There's a freaking wall there.
There's a wall?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You mean a building?
Whatever. Building, wall, fucking concrete shelf, same shit.
Oh.
Same motherfucking shit.
I'll take you to a bonfire. Unfortunately, we can't do it here. It's a city.
Yeah, that's why I kind of don't want
Out in the country, you're allowed to burn all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I don't want to live in the city.
Obviously. So, yeah, I'll take you to a bonfire.
Don't set up
Pumpkin
here.
patch. Why are you sinking?
The bed does every time I
Because you
get
were
out of it.
sitting there too long. It's a sleep number bed. And unfortunately
This bed
for
just called me
anybody,
fat. That's what this bed does. It's a bit too fast.
so what you're saying is that my bed let out a huge sigh. It was like,
Yeah. And then it called me fat. Your bed was like, damn, bro, again?
oh, oh. Oh my God.
Your bed's calling me fat. My bed doesn't even do this.
Well, it's not a sleep number.
That's not the point.
It doesn't know your ass from mine.
Yeah, apparently your bed's calling me fat.
No, my bed calls me fat. You're just a stand-in.
Oh.
Well, in this case, a sit-in.
Oh. Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So don't take it personally.
I am. I am. This is a very direct attack on me right now because every time I come onto your bed, doesn't matter where I'm sitting, your bed just sinks. Your bed has been calling me fat since you got it.
It's okay. It calls Heather short.
No way.
It calls Heather short because you should see how she gets that little patita up on the bed.
No, because she be having them long ass nightgowns, so she can't fucking. So she'll stand there with a fucking long ass nightgown and lift one leg up and go, oh! And go, oh! Oh, hold up, I gotta get out of the bed. Holds on to everything around her just for her to still not be sitting on her nightgown. So she could have just lifted the nightgown up because she still has shorts on underneath.
Yeah.
But she chooses to be difficult.
Look at her, I don't give a fuck face.
She's a bitch and
Look at her, I don't give a fuck. That was the perfect id-gap face. Heather, please do it again. I need to photograph this. Exactly. Just do what you do. Just do what you do.
She's a bitch and
Perfect. Thank
you.
you. That is going to be a fucking meme. That is going to be a meme of unbothered. That is... Oh, are you talking about the meme that I made about you and a child? You were when you were as a kid, you were like this, and
it was the mom
and I put a white van right behind her, and I'm just like, Mom says, don't go in the white vans, because that's what she looked like. She looked like she was trying to tattletale on somebody. That's what the fuck it looks like. Why do you call her Aunt Jen? Just call her Jen. Yeah, on Jen. She's not my aunt.
I didn't say Aunt Jen. I said on Jen. On.
Like on, not aunt. Shut the fuck up, okay? You know what? I am not. I am not doing this with you. Wow. That was the first time I had to ban somebody.
Why? What did they say?
Oh, it was nothing like that. It was just somebody that was trying to promote something else up on their own fucking YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing now. We're not trying to do any work about getting organic following. Oh, it's terrible. No. That's not how that works, honey. That's not how the algorithm works, sugar. You're not going to get the followers that you're trying to get, honey. It's not a good way to do that. That's called scalping. Isn't it bad? Isn't it a violation in the terms of use?
Who knows?
I believe I read the end user license agreement. It says something up in there about doing that. I heard it's a no-no. Haven't, right, Kathy? I haven't seen that in a long time. Banning anybody. My God. Somebody else say something smart.
Smart.
Banned. And delete their comment.
I'm gonna go on
It's
there.
deleted.
I'm gonna go on there.
I'm gonna ban you.
Say something.
I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you.
But you know how many YouTube accounts I have?
Don't, because I can't access that page, so it's not like I can unban you.
Oh,
Put me on YouTube, I might.
Girl, you know how many YouTube accounts I have?
she can put in a request. I'll ban all of your accounts.
Bitch.
I'll ban all of your accounts. You want to know why? Because you make it obvious that it's you.
How?
What were you gonna do?
Nothing.
Lies and fucking deceit. She said something smart is what she would comment. So therefore would give you away every fucking time. But that's why I like YouTube better, less trolls. You know what? I have noticed that up on Facebook now. There hasn't really been a troll.
How many? Hold up, look out for my comments.
There hasn't really been a fucking troll. Has anybody else noticed that? Is it just me?
Don't blast it, don't ban me.
Ban user, delete their comments. Click.
Is it because it said 2 + 2 = 4?
No, I'm putting you in a timeout.
Oh. You said say something smart, and I did.
No, you didn't.
2 + 2 = 4. That's smart.
Any adjectives of that? You gave yourself a name.
Yeah.
You gave yourself away.
Girl, the username should have gave itself away.
Why did you create that?
Yeah.
You just created it just now?
No, it's been created. Girl, I have like a lot of YouTube accounts.
Why do you have a lot of YouTube accounts?
Because sometimes I can't access my main one because I'll forget my password. And then I forget password the thing. So I just go and I create a whole other YouTube account. And then I'll forget the password for that one. And then, you know.
So how many of you are following me?
Actually, I don't follow you on any of mine.
I feel like this is going to turn into a Joan Crawford and Christina moment.
I mean, like I can.
Because I just felt like she just said, because I am not one of your fans.
I'll subscribe.
Oh my God.
I'll subscribe. You can get more subscribers with like my 18 accounts. I think like 4 of them, 43. I don't know. A lot. 4.
Fuck, I don't need your follows.
Girl, still not subscribe to you, fuck ass bitch. Fuck ass bitch. I think I'm like actually following you on my Bella one though.
Well, yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Bitch, whatever.
You
Fine.
never wanted to be my daughter. You're
No.
adopted.
Stop. I thought we were twins this whole entire time. The dumb white is fucking in the winter, so there's no way we are twins. Which I'm pale in the winter.
Yeah, you're
Pale, ghost. Pale.
like you'll blend in with my furniture.
Oh. Oh. Oh, really?
Like if you stand in front of that door, it'll be like all I see is glasses and blue hair.
Oh, I mean, you know,
And I'm just like, see ya.
I mean, like, you know what? You're right though, because I be pale as fuck. That's not an over exaggeration right there. That's fact.
An ovary exaggeration, bitch. I heard ovary exaggeration, bitch. Why? Why must you include the ovaries in this?
It's an over exaggeration.
That ain't what I heard.
What shit? Overly?
And then you fucking brag on Heather for half the shit she says in her English vocabulary.
Bitch,
Oh, because you put us into your shit. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh? How?
Yes.
Every single time. That's how. We're talking about some shady shit, and you were like, "Oh, Bella does that too." Da, 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 da.
Oh, so you
Just
want to bring me up in these conversations too, huh? So you gonna get brought up too, bitch. You thought you were safe? You're not safe. You didn't eat that up. Clock that shit. Clock it. Clock it. No, clock it. Clock it. Like this. 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 Yo, clock it. Clock it. Yo, clock it. Yo.
I have this going on, but I don't see any of this going on.
Any of what?
we can't see your hand, dum dum.
Well, see, first of all, Dum, I said I hear a lot of this going on, but I don't hear a lot of this.
You should hear it all over your apartment right now. Aren't they asleep or out?
No, yeah.
Okay, well
Okay,
then
yeah, so
you
you
should
have
hear
enough
all the
silence.
silence over there.
We didn't call you to sit in silence.
You can choose to turn the volume down.
You call us to sit in silence.
You can choose to mute us. Okay? You can choose to scroll.
I'm not scrolling. I just put you on the side.
Yep, now you put me on the floor. See? You were trying to put me on the side, you ended up putting me on the floor, you raggedy bitch.
I'm so sorry.
Are you?
Did it cause a bone?
That bitch said you special.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. We have emails. After an hour. That's okay. That's okay. Damn it, scroll on. Heather's in the way.
Damn it, Mom. Oh, Mom's fault.
Julie asks, what can you do when you tell the truth and someone does not believe you? That's exactly what I've been crying about.
But you just move on from that shit.
It's so hard now that you're dead.
No, not you.
But that's exactly what I'm going through. It's like, what can you do when you tell someone the truth and they don't believe you?
I mean, there's nothing to do. There's nothing you can do.
But I'm so miserable.
I know, but
I'm so fucking miserable about it because it's just like, why don't you believe me? Do you know what I mean?
unfortunately, yeah.
It's like, why? What? Just why? Just why?
I'd say it's
And honestly, like I told you, whether living or dead, that's the type of closure you never get.
Yeah.
Whether you're living or dead. And I think that's what's fucking with me so hard is because even though that I do preach about that shit, it's just like, you know, there's some closures that you're just going to have to make up on your own. The fucking thing with me is that I don't even know where to start. Where do I begin? Where does one begin with that shit? You know what? There's a book I want to read. And it's literally about someone who went through the exact same thing I went through, but it's a woman. I'm trying to remember the name of the author. But I think y'all are understanding where I'm trying to go with this, right? Look, I'm scared to even say the name of the fucking title of the book.
Why?
Because let me show you the fucking photo. Come here and then you can see for yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's by Jeanette McCurdy. I want to read this book.
I'm gonna talk to you again.
I mean, she didn't go through the exact same situation that I went through, but it's like, it's still a way of, it's about somebody who deals with a complicated relationship with an overbearing mother and how she retook control of her own life. Do you know?
I'll never.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Chloe.
Heather,
What?
check your messages. Because I am sending that to you right now. Maybe, Rita, you may be right. You may be right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I really don't want to say the name of the book because it really, it sounds so horrible to say.
Yeah, I would not.
It
But
sounds
yeah,
so
I
horrible
know
to
you
say,
know
but the
what
name of the
you're
book
talking
is called I Am Glad My Mom Died.
about. Yeah, I listened to part of it one time on an audio thing. They had it. It was somebody had the audio book and it was on TikTok one night, and I was listening to it. Like it's like wow.
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather just get the book
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
audiobooks,
but-
let me tell you something. There's only 2 audiobooks that I'll listen to on a rotation. 2. Anything else, I have to read it. It's probably because of the way the some of the voice actors are that it's like it's almost abrasive.
Well, this is Jeanette's
Yeah,
own voice.
like the way some voice
that she
actors like
used. It's-
tell read the book out loud. It sounds weird. Sounds a little weird.
I don't like audiobooks.
I love audiobooks. Only 2. Only 2.
Yeah, I don't like
The
them.
Life of Pi,
Like,
not the movie, and not the pie. The mathematical equation of
yeah,
pi.
okay. All right, now.
It doesn't revolve around math.
How does that?
I have the audiobook.
Okay, so what's it about?
It talks about a boy's near death experience
Okay.
with a tiger.
So how does that make any?
The kid's name was Pisima Patel.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. So kids used to make fun of his name, Pisim Patel. Right? So he changed it to Pi.
Oh.
But the way that he introduced himself to his name,
Mm-hmm.
this is a name that I prefer to be called by type of thing. He did it as the form of the mathematical equation.
Oh.
Yeah. Pi 3.14. He gave like the full however many digits afterwards. He gave the full version of pi. And that was his. But his parents were zookeepers.
Oh.
So there was something that happened during a cargo shipment of the animals, and they've all been like pretty much stranded at sea.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up with a pelican, a tiger, and an orangutan named Orange Juice.
You know what this kind of sounds like? It sounds like one of those trick fucking things they gave you in high school if you were stranded on an island type shit. That's what it feels like right now.
I'm so sorry. Maybe it's because you're high, but maybe. But it's a great book.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great book.
Yeah.
And I think you would like it. I think you would. The second one is I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. That is literally a fucked up short story.
Okay.
It's a short story. It's not very long.
Okay.
Yeah. Has anybody heard of that book? I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream?
It sounds familiar about home.
It's on YouTube for free. That's how short it is.
Like I feel like
Even though there's 10-hour fucking things that you can. Do you know that so many people who get all those millions of views up on sleep sounds make so much fucking money
mm-hmm.
just by recycling and relooping the fucking track? We have become lazy. Bitch, I remember fucking having a Walkman that was up on repeat. Oh, you don't know that struggle. Having literal CDs in a Walkman, and then if you played it so much that fucking whole track just skips. No, no. She's looking at me like I'm talking in Swahili.
You need stuff.
I had an iPod.
You know what? You're lucky that you are 20 years old right now. Because had I brought this memory up, you would the first thing you would have gotten would not have been a phone.
First thing I got was an iPod, not an iPod Touch.
No,
an
you wouldn't
iPod.
have even had that. You would have had a Sony Walkman. The tape version. The what?
I had the,
Ma'am, you are breaking up.
hold on, I was putting my laundry back on.
You were
I said,
wait, you're putting your laundry back on? You took off your laundry? Oh my god, isn't that a decent exposure?
Oh, yeah, that's public indecency.
That's public indecency. Go inside, ma'am. Your tits are there.
I meant to say, like, turn the dryer back on, but anyways, I said I had the Walkman with the cassette.
Caitlin, the book was the best. Okay. Yeah, you would get the tape version followed by the CD version.
Oh.
Yeah. After that, that's when you would actually get what is called, before the iPod was an MP3 player.
I know what that is.
Mm-hmm. That just did that. That means you loaded your music onto that.
I wish I was in high school in the 2000s. It seemed like a time to be alive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ew, why did you sound like you were like 68 years old and about to tell me your relivings of the Titanic?
Like,
It's been 84 years.
like she just had to have me in 2004. I couldn't have been born in like 1980 or
I wish you were born in the 80s.
so I can be a teenager in like the 2000s.
Oh,
You know?
like fuck that. Your ass would have been going to a library looking up books on a Dewey Decimal System.
Like 2000, like the 2000s high school just seemed to be great. Or maybe that's just movies.
So you just don't care. That's what you're saying. So what you're saying is that you just don't care. We're here now, and what the fuck I have to see is irrelevant. Okay, gotcha. No, noted. Noted. Noted.
You were talking
Noted. Noted.
Bitch. If you don't
Duly noted. Duly noted.
But you were talking about the motherfucking
The motherfucking
the boombox shit.
the boombox shit.
Yeah. What about the boombox?
Yeah, what about the boombox, Bella?
I said, what?
The boombox shit. I'm like,
I was listening, but then my mind just.
You weren't. You're a liar.
I was.
You're a liar.
I was listening. But
She's
then I
a
got
liar.
But then
You're a liar. You're a fibber. You're fibbing.
I was listening, but I dissociated halfway through.
Right. So in other words, you weren't listening.
I was partially listening.
It's still not listening.
I you heard the boombox and that was it.
I heard that
You kids are so lucky to have the shit you have.
you said that I would have had your ass have that Sony Walker thing.
Walkman.
What?
Don't you dare disrespect the name. No.
Sony
Don't
Walker
you dare, because
thing.
you had the Walkman, you had the Discman. Don't you dare.
You was gonna give me the Sony Walkman, the tape version, which is gonna go to the CD, and then you said if you play it so much, the tape starts skipping. The song.
I could take it further back.
No.
We can go to a vinyl.
No, actually, I do want to.
We can even go further back. We can do 8 tracks.
All right.
Them fucking cassettes were the size of a fucking computer sometimes. Laptop.
Is it those big ass things with the horn?
What has a horn?
Not like a horn, but like.
Well, not like a horn, but like. I'm surprised she didn't do this.
Like
That would have been like your true form.
Like,
Okay.
like those trumpet horn things. Like those little tuba things. Isn't that what are we talking about?
The old style Victoria record player.
Bitch, a phonogram? A phonogram? It's still a record player. Still a record player.
Oh, okay. No. So I was asking what it was.
No, bitch, you lost track of the conversation, ma'am. You derailed yourself, which is impossible to do, but apparently you managed it.
So you dropped ash on yourself. That cracked myself up. I'm funny.
Aren't you hungry?
No.
So we just made a pizza for no reason?
I have to you bitch.
Oh my God.
How much of a big bag do you want me to be?
I don't know. I felt like we just ate it. You were like, I'm hungry. I'm like, we had carnitas and tamales.
Okay, and a few hours passed by.
Big bag.
So
Big bag, big bag.
So you don't get hungry in a few hours?
Jeez, not until tomorrow.
I wonder why.
Habit.
Maybe you should stop that habit.
I'm trying. I really am trying. I'm incorporating breakfast.
Are you?
Yeah. That's why you notice the oatmeal is suddenly depleting.
Oh, I don't.
Not like you eat it anyway. Anywho, because you know, half of the shit that I buy up in this fucking house is for you. Do you know what's so fucking crazy? The macaroni cheese I fucking buy for her, she cooks the entire fucking box.
Girl, who said that?
And doesn't eat the whole thing.
Girl, who said that?
Remember the time, bitch. Remember the time when she made flaming hot fucking mac and cheese?
Yeah, I didn't finish it all.
No shit, Sherlock.
My appetite's weird. I'll be like, I'm hungry. I could eat like a whole entire fucking, and then the next minute it's like, actually, you're not that hungry anymore. And I'm like, what?
That's fine. But every time when you look at it, when you open the refrigerator, you're just like,
Yeah.
So just say you didn't like it. Okay. Just say you didn't like it. You made a mistake.
Yeah, I didn't turn out good. I wanted to cry.
What did you thought it was going to taste like?
Well, I've done that.
Flaming Hots and mac and cheese?
Actually, I've done that before, and it came out good, but I don't know why it just didn't come out good.
Why didn't you just use regular mac and cheese and just crumpled up some Flaming Hots? That would have given you extra cheesy flavor plus that spice.
I didn't think of that. Bitch! I'm tired of you! Excuse me! Excuse me, can you please turn around?
Turn around.
I'm gonna drag you out of this room.
Where did this cord come from?
Your ass. Stop moving.
No, it's your camera.
Ha 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 ha.
Smelled like ass. I made some once. Did it smell like ass?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
Why did you choose that life?
No.
If you wanted to spice up your macaroni and cheese, why didn't you ask your mother?
Because you weren't here.
Well, duh. Where else would I be?
Up your ass.
Right. And still you would have access to me.
I don't like to bother you while you're at work. Because I don't like being bothered while I'm at
Wait,
work.
no, that sounds contradictory because you said I was here.
No, I said because you weren't
Here.
I said you weren't here.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, I said because you weren't here.
Okay. So what happened to a text message?
I literally just told you that I don't like bothering you while you're at work.
Why she does?
Okay, because I don't like being bothered while I'm at work.
Did you see her
No.
face? She was like,
She said, "You stupid bitch." I heard it.
When I go on break, your day, that's it.
bullshit.
She does the same
All
with me.
you, what are you doing?
Bullshit. She doing the most. She doing the most. I don't have to deal with that.
You don't.
I don't have to deal with that. You rude and raggedy. Anywho. So she does it. Why can't you? You do it anyways. Especially when the question starts with "Do you think?"
Okay, I don't really do that a lot.
Every time when you're about to ask me for something, that's the question.
Yo, okay,
That's
but
how you
I don't
start off
text
the
you
question.
a lot. Bitch, we barely text for like every time. Like if you look at mine and yours messages, it's completely spaced out. Mine and mom's, it's like every single fucking day. Like you're trying to find a message, and it's from like 2 days ago, but you just gotta scroll up to yesterday's messages and the day before.
Okay.
Like it's like
But the
3
day-
paragraphs of messages that you gotta scroll through. So I text mom more than I text you,
Okay.
and that I bother her at work.
Right.
But I don't bother you at work
Why?
because you like your job.
Oh. These are facts. These are facts.
And you enjoy it, and you just.
You could still bother me anytime.
Look, I'm gonna text you, bother you while
Okay.
you're at work.
That's
tomorrow.
fine. Do it.
Wait, you don't work tomorrow.
I don't work tomorrow. Wednesday. Try again.
Wait, I work tomorrow.
Wednesday. My Monday and my Tuesday are accounted for. And it's cleaned this house.
Fuck about that damn.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah,
What time?
8.
I meant the shift.
Oh.
I meant the shift. That was pretty much.
That was.
What?
She said 8. That's all she is.
She said, "What time?" 8.
I mean, yes, thank you for answering it perfectly. However, what I was expecting was not the question that I was asking. What was your shift?
8 to 1.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I need to be more specific with you, apparently.
Yeah, because if I answer your question straight out, you're like, "No, that's not
No,
what
the
I was
funny thing
looking
is
for."
that when I ask her when she's not high as a, yeah, I'll get the whole shift automatically. But the minute you want to be petty, the minute she wants to be petty, because what is her name? Petty.
Which I'm busy.
Right, petty. Don't say you're busy. Just say you're petty.
You're petty.
No,
Pettier.
you're pettiest. You are the pettiest. I am the least petty. I'm the least petty. As a matter of fact, Heather's the least petty out of all of us. I'm just second. You're petty.
I saw that. I don't know if you read it. I sent you that thing about the Gemini. That thing I came across that one thing on TikTok, and I was like, "Ooh!" I'm like, "This sounds exactly like you."
She
About
said,
how
"Bitch, you petty as fuck,
Japanese
you dumb bitch."
And it's normal people
Mhm.
about the pet karma. It was like,
I take it back. I'm the least pettiest of you three.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the least.
Yeah.
You're pettier.
I am.
So then, if she can admit it, you can too.
Oh, bitch, I'm petty as fuck. I know that.
Petty.
Bitch, I know that.
Petty. Petty. Oh.
Oh,
Joanne says, what would you do if someone that you really liked and see on social media daily asked for your phone number, but then didn't call you. It's kind of weird. Because you never really met this guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or this person. Why are you going to give him your phone number? What if it's a hacker? Do you know what I mean? You got to meet people nowadays. Because people lie on social media all the time.
Yeah.
Even on Hinge, I've seen a lot of liars on there.
Me too.
They keep saying they got a big dick and they ain't got none.
Oh,
It's all ball.
I think mine are different.
Well, of course, yours in your capacity would be different. They look like Japanese anime characters. If I put that dude in a fucking anime right now, he would fit right the fuck in.
Just because I like emotionally unavailable men doesn't mean anything.
So what you're saying that Japanese anime characters are emotionally unavailable?
Because they are. They fine, don't get me wrong, but they're emotionally unavailable, and I fear that's has become my type. But you guys should actually see some of these fucking animes, bro. They'd be like, no, I can't commit to you, and I'm like, oh, I'm too emotionally unavailable. But they'd be playing with these girls, and they'd be just staring at them from across the room.
Girl.
And I'm like, bitch, go do something to her. And I'm like, what about your
No,
emotional
let's just put this in a
unavailable?
worst case scenario. I gave somebody my phone number. They ended up becoming my stalker.
That's why I don't socialize. What the fuck?
You do.
I'm not gonna give somebody my number like that.
Me neither.
I'm just a bit committing now. You can't.
Me neither. But it's still, you can't be too careful nowadays. You just can't be. People lie on the internet so easily because they feel like they can't get caught. And if you get one bitch, all you need is just one bitch that knows how to fucking track IP addresses and stuff like that. You find that one bitch who's a tracker just because it's something that she learned on YouTube University, which by the way, that's available. They don't realize that sometimes that shit can backfire in such a negative way. Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy. No.
Then they catfish too.
Yeah. I have a different name on social media, especially on the dating sites.
Okay, thank God it's not CeeCee. Right?
It's not.
What is it?
Sarah. Last name Connor.
Couldn't it have anything with a white bitch? Oh,
I'm Sarah Connor.
that is the.
First of all, that should give you a horror movie reference. Well, not a horror movie. Is it a horror movie? It's more sci-fi.
A horror movie. I mean, sci-fi.
It's more sci-fi. Terminator.
You know that reference. Come on now.
You've seen the Terminator. You've seen the Terminator. Why are you so quiet?
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Both.
Oh.
You know, she watched the movie.
She's like, you watched it when you were 5 years old, actually, and then you just don't remember it because you're 20 years old now, and you should remember when you were 5. You watched that.
I'm sorry that it wasn't a significant day in your fucking life to where you would remember it years later. Bitch, I remember the Terminator.
I know.
Bitch, I'm Sarah Connor. The fuck? If we want to add some spice to it, fine. We'll just call it Sarah Parker Hernandez.
Sarah Parker. Yeah. Like Peter Parker?
No, like Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh.
I'm gay, remember?
Yeah, I forgot. No, you're not.
Not Spider-Man.
You're not gay. You're supposed to be a straight woman. Hard month is over. Okay.
Huh?
Hard month is over, okay? We're back to being straight women now.
Oh, that's right.
It's July.
Okay. My apologies. Yes, Sarah Connor.
I like women.
Bitch, Sarah Connor. Ah,
No one's gonna understand
the
that.
last day in June. It's like, I'm CeeCee Ross. July 1st. I'm Sarah Connor. Parkinson.
Sorry, we gotta go back into the closet, guys. It's not safe for us out here. It's only safe during Pride Month.
I could have sworn I just put lighter fluid in this.
Bitch, let me find out your Zippo lighter does not work.
It works. The wick works. The flint works. It just needs more of that good juice.
Oh, but you just put it in there.
I know, but I felt like I didn't put enough. Yeah, that thing needs to be soaked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she gotta be soaked.
Oh, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Don't you love it when we have our man-to-man
I love
talks?
it, girl. I love our man-to-man talks. Even though you make my head itch and my head spin a whole entire 360 degrees like that bitch did in The Exorcist. She's like, ah!
You remember The Exorcist, but you can't fucking remember fucking Terminator.
Because I like horror.
You've seen sci-fi movies that you liked.
Yeah, I never said I didn't like sci-fi. I just said that I like horror. You know, like that's like my top genre.
But no one was talking about that. Were we?
Okay, but I was.
Again, that was you, only you at the conversation.
Did I ask you? Do I care?
Again, are you asking yourself or me?
Did I ask you?
So you're asking yourself. Got it. Sandra says, I'm sorry you are going through this type of sorrow, and in time it will heal. I need your advice. I'm currently not speaking to my mom for 8 months now, and I've just gave up on helping her. She's an alcoholic, and I could not deal with it anymore. I had a rough childhood with her, and I still have bad memories of my past. My father passed away when I was 6, and she's been drinking all my life, and I cannot seem to forgive her. Am I doing wrong by not speaking to her so that I can leave in peace? Yes. Yes. However, you also need to acknowledge the fact that when some people go through some type of loss and something like that, it changes you. It changes you. Okay? It's not like you're willing to make that fucking change. It just something just breaks in you to where you start either evolving or devolving. For me, I'm just at a fucking deep depression. For somebody else, they turn to alcoholism. You know? It all depends on how you process that grief. I can't really be a good advocate or actually a good person to give advice upon giving grief because I'm going through that right now. And I have absolutely no idea how to navigate this. Even though that in theory, what I did say previously still applies. However, it takes a minute for the mind to get there. It takes a minute for the mind to get there. So for me, it's me trying to break through that deniability. I'm in denial. I don't believe that this is real and this is actually starting to become real. You know, your mother's still alive. Your mother's still alive. If you want to make things right, or if you want to try to come to amends or try to be able to have that type of communication open to where the dialogue is not only productive but successful, all you can do is try. That's it. Even being the person that's trying to extend the olive branch. Because in the end, whether some people like it or not, you're all going to want peace at some point. And at some point, it's learning how to make a closure and keep people out of your life that don't really deserve to be in your life or that is going to give you peace. Mm-hmm. So kind of a tough decision to go through, but it's one you're going to have to make eventually. whether it's by circumstance or by force. For me, I'm hitting by circumstance. You're by force. You better make a decision and kind of quick, because otherwise it's going to really fuck with your mental state. I wish I could afford a therapist.
You can go to Howard Brown and they can.
Howard Brown, like Ella's doing.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to somebody at Howard Brown, but see if I can.
You can. There is no limit on therapy. There's no age limit. That's not a thing.
Well, I wasn't talking about age limit. I was talking about financial feasibility.
You technically still can because you're,
Still technically part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Ew. You hear this rudeness?
Do you hear this rudeness?
I went to a therapist. It didn't help me at all. And the reason why it probably didn't help you is because you weren't receptive to another person's input. You have to be receptive to somebody else's input. You have to be receptive to somebody else's input. Can I say, do you want me to say it again? You have to be receptive to somebody else's input, especially with whatever information that you're giving out, asking for a critique. Okay? Number one, we need to be able to own up to our own mistakes. Okay? I've owned up to mine. That's the first step. Therapy works, but you also have to put in the work. You also have to put in the work. That's literally bearing your soul. Most people aren't ready to do that for fear of being judged. You're practically paying for somebody not to fucking judge you. But, people find therapy in their own ways. It doesn't have to be a person. For me, I have an app right now. It's kind of helping me, kind of forcing me to get out of bed and forcing me to go be more productive. I enlisted Heather in it. It helps. Because otherwise I'd still be bedrotting. That's a real thing. I didn't even think that was a fucking term until I was realizing I was doing it.
Bedrot? Yeah.
Didn't realize it. Yeah. Yes, Heather is correct. You do have to find closure.
It's not your. I mean, everybody's closure is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get there on your own. Is what I'm saying. Like, it was probably a little bit easier for me because my relationship with my mother wasn't the same as what you had with your mom.
Correct.
It was like my only regret was going home the night before instead of staying at that hospital. That's my regret. Because we were there the night before, and then the next morning she coded, and that was it. So that's my, to this day, biggest regret. But yours is different, so you're gonna get there.
Yeah. The funny thing is that you have a regret in order for you to be able to see that type of closure, right? I don't have a regret. I don't.
Yours is different.
Right. I don't have a regret. I respected her wishes. Even though that I knew that she was in the wrong. I still respected her wishes. One thing's for sure, twice for certain, I listen to my mother. Even sometimes when I know it's not good for me. But it's mostly because I'm just don't want to fight. I really don't. If this is what we're gonna do, baby, you look. At this point, whatever happens, happens now. So, yeah. Mm. Just because that I respected my fucking boundary. That's it. Just because I respected a fucking boundary. And instead of somebody saying, I understand. You know what I mean? I get fucking grief and drama. I'm sorry. I'm asking for a little fucking compassion. I'm sorry. That's the fucking struggle I have in my fucking brain right now as far as trying to how to process this. Because like anybody who should be grieving about someone they love would probably go through the standard thing, you know, the crying, the missing of them being here or anything like that. I promise you, I'm at peace with her absence. But sometimes
She's doing Ask CeeCee, and I'm on the phone with her.
I'm sorry, is she putting on a curfew?
No, they were joking. They're like, look at her just because I was laying on the couch.
Yeah.
Said, look at that one.
You better veg out, bitch. You better veg.
What?
But another part of me is just like, I just want to know the why. It's literally the why. And like I said, that's the type of closure some people are not going to get. It's because I just want to know the why and I just don't want to be bullshitted about it. That's literally it. I'd rather someone disrespect me to my fucking face. I literally respect that. Just tell me what you think. Just tell me, like, without bullshit, without trying to sugarcoat shit or without trying to lie to me. You know?
So you want someone to be mature?
I'm asking for a little bit of that. I'm asking for a tiny sliver of that, a tiny sliver. And I know not everybody's capable of doing such a thing. I understand that. But my own mother, who should have the same mindset as I do.
You grew up differently than she did.
Yes, I did. Because I walk a different path than she did.
Right, so her mindset's not going to be like that.
Right. So she's, again, that
was her fault.
No, it's not necessary. It's not entirely her fault because it was just like she was dealing with the death of a straight boy. And turned out that this boy was not actually a boy, but a girl. And a trans woman at that. That was a gay boy. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm sorry.
You know, of course, you're not going to see it that way because I don't see it that way either. But from her perspective, that's like mourning the loss of a child. Because of the plans of what you made for that child. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It almost,
I don't mean to be like
it almost seems like kind of selfish.
Yeah.
But can you please bring that child in?
What if that child wants to go out there and yell at everybody?
Yeah. I just honestly feel like my mother never really got over me being trans. Honestly. My mother never really processed that. And so I felt that that was when the behavior started.
that was around her that would like encourage, and that would be. Nobody wanted to be the no person except for me, and nobody wanted to correct. And I don't mean this with any disrespect. So anybody listening online, please don't think that I'm talking shit because I'm not. But people around close to her were the yes people. So if she called you he, they were like, absolutely yes, he. There was the only person that turned around and corrected her was me. And I was like, she.
Yeah. But
her daughter, the child that you birthed.
I know. But however, it's a cross I have to bear. It is a cross that I have to bear. And it's just like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But hi, sweetheart. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm sorry. The dog. Okay. Okay. Do you want to get on the bed? Come on. You got this. There you go. You know how to do this. Come on. On the bed. Come on. There you go. I know it's exhausting, isn't it? It's exhausting. Wow. And this is at its lowest setting. Thank you.
Okay, every time when I'm trying to get on that bed, I'm high, and it just seems like it's like climbing Mount Everest.
Just look at this. Look at this poor baby. Look at this baby. She's a sweet face. Aren't you a sweet face? You sweet face. That all comes down to how your mom was raised, and that stuff wasn't accepted or frowned upon. It doesn't make it right, but acceptance can be done. It can be. I think my mother came to terms with me being gay. She didn't come to terms with me being trans. And I don't know. It's just the way that I feel about it. In some instances, when she's proud of me, she'll say she's my daughter. But when she's not proud of me, she'll just be like, that's my son. Now, before I even continue on in this fucking realm, let me just say, for example, I don't give a damn about somebody misgendering me. I don't give a fuck about that. Kind of hurts when it's my mom. Kind of hurts when it's my mom. But not really. Oh, but Heather hated it. Heather hated it with a passion. It's just like, you realize your daughter's trans, right? Like, why can't you just, your child? Which, rightfully so, but I'm just like, I honestly don't give a damn. That's never bothered me. Should it? Like, honestly, should it bother me? Am I insensitive to this?
Maybe because you're just used to everybody just from social media,
Maybe because I got, conditioned to fucking be numb to it. Maybe. I don't know. Probably what happened with all these trolls. Ended up fucking believing half of the shit.
Every fucking obnoxious comment.
Yeah. Sounds like spite on her part. I could be completely wrong, though, especially she misgendered you only when she was mad at you. Child. With her, there was never a consistency. So it's hard to say. It was so hard to really pinpoint anything. Which is, again, why I feel the way I feel. Which is, God, it's like, Since you've been out of the fucking picture, it's just like I have experienced a peace that I should not have to feel because of the circumstance, that I should feel regardless. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit hard for me to grasp upon because I think that's my struggle right there. You know? I didn't ask to be put on this fucking planet. And eventually I'm going to be left to my own fucking devices anyway. Eventually I'm going to be left unsupervised. Eventually. I have to make decisions for me to ensure at least my survival. To want to at least be able to live a fucking long life as I'm smoking a cigarette. It's this shit that's fucking got me smoking again. It's this shit. I was doing so fucking well. I was doing so well. And I'm empty.
Maker.
All I heard is, what? Maker.
It's the drink maker.
Oh, where's the drink maker? Oh, I have no idea. It's all quiet. Will you page her? That piece should have been there all along and it wasn't, so that makes it feel foreign now, and now that you have it. No, it started becoming foreign the moment that I started putting my boundaries in place and kind of enforcing it. It's literally that. Look, I just came to a point where I just want peace. I don't want to argue with anybody. I'd rather just coexist, honestly, at this point. I'm tired of fighting. I fought, bitch. I feel just like Miss Sophia. Bitch, all my life I had to fucking fight. I'm tired. You're so pretty.
That is my ass. Okay. You gonna stop going to my ass.
No, she told you that you farted.
I didn't even fart.
How do you know?
Because I know it's my body.
It was her choice. Your body, her choice. She said you farted. That's what she said. So she was like,
She be sniff my ass, just sniff my ass sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, this bitch gay.
Lucy. Oh, okay. Well, this is her coming out party.
She looked at you like, bitch, say something.
Yep.
I love her.
Yep.
She knew.
No, why are you hitting her?
But she be loving that shit.
Why are you tumbling all over the place? Stand in one place. She's tripping over her own feet.
But she does these things.
She called you clumsy. She called you clumsy.
I'm gonna push you in, bitch.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do so.
Well.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Everybody knew.
Ma'am. Can I have just a
No.
Dr. Pepper? That's it.
Oh, I got
What?
Came out to her first.
I don't know how to take that.
She said you all thought that you were with Lucy how long they were having one-on-one conversation.
Why are we having a conversation about my dog being a lesbian? That's rude. That's rude. Just because we're in a gay household. We're in a gay household, okay? I didn't need no commentary from Rosa.
She said it's like because how we know when we look at that because we know.
When you look at what?
She's like it's just like when everybody looks at Ben, you just kind of know.
So you're saying we're obviously gay.
Yeah, he said that it's like when you look at Ben.
So what you're saying is that I'm obviously gay.
No, she's talking about Lucy.
So what you're saying is that we're all gay.
She said so what you're saying is we're all gay. She said I didn't say it. You said it.
That is exactly what she said.
She said no, gay's not gay. She said maybe for her it is, but
Raw Jack and it.
Your mother's your sister-in-law's weird.
I know.
Did you hear what I said?
No, Susul.
I said that he's not. I said he's not gay, maybe for me, right? And then I said, you know what? So what? He lets me peg him once a year. That's not gay. But I was joking.
Rosa. Rosa.
She coming. She gotta wipe her mouth.
She better. Rosa. I love our man-to-man talks. That was just something I didn't need to know.
You know what I'm saying? We're on that level now. You know what I mean?
I didn't need to know that about my son.
Sometimes you go back to your freak bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sitting here horns on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the little collar. You know what I'm saying with the leash.
Mm-hmm.
They need to see that.
That's wonderful. Do you know what I would wish for? I would wish for any time that we talk up on Heather's phone, whether it's me, you, or Heather, that's talking on Heather's phone, that it would come with closed captioning. Because her reception sucks. I only heard a half of what you said. I only heard half of what you said.
Hitting her, so it's being hit, but either way you turn it, he gets hurt.
You know what I think it is? I think that she is too loud for the microphone.
It's moving my lash too. She's over here acting like to listen to this. This is from my. You know what? I'm gonna leave you here. I'll leave you here. I don't have nothing to say no more. I'd rather not. You heard my piece for the week.
And with that said, we're done. And with that said, we're done. Baby, I'm about to get the fuck off of here so I can clean this room. My room's a mess. I'm sorry. You can kind of see it back there. Look, I need to clean my room. It's a mess. So, was that Gabriel? He was present for this whole conversation? Oh, okay. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to end it here. I'm about to, I know that Bella made pizza and I'm hungry. So I need to eat. So I love you guys. I will talk to you all on Sunday. This time Heather will be here. And probably beating me. So see you then. Bye, guys.